definitely when my heart is involved,
Yeah.
trust is just different.
Yeah.
And the reason why I asked that question is because, when this person brought this topic up to me, they believe the total one way that trust should always be given, never have to be earned. And I'm like, I don't think that, like you said, it's one size fit all. And I don't think that because you believe it to be one way, that is how it has to be. Like, my thing is, because now we're talking about relationships, your partner, your significant other, your spouse, however it is that you define that special person in your life. I think if you care about the person, if you love the person, one of the things we talked about earlier in our episodes, we talked about relationships. And by the way, if you haven't checked out prior episodes, I'm going to give it a plug and say, please go check us out. We have such a good library now, like almost 80 episodes, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And there's so much that you can learn, not just about Shea and I, but just how we evolved over time is with doing tipping the scale. So check us out. But one of the things that we talked about, that I believe it to be true, is that all of us we're so different. But when you hear the words love, like, care, support, those are action words, right?
Uh-huh.
And sometimes when you think about that, action is you gotta do a little work. And I know that some folks don't want to have to do that, but when you say that you care, you love, you like, you might have to do a little bit more than the standard or what you are used to.
Yep. I totally agree, Tania. Great point. But and so when I think deeply about my decisions, I think my intention is human connection. And so that's why I give it the trust in the beginning. And then obviously when I'm proven wrong that I can't trust you, I cut you off completely. You may not know in what way or in what capacity, but you'll feel it. You'll feel it just because it'll just be surface level. And you know that Shea doesn't come with surface level interactions. So when you're getting a surface level interaction from someone like me, that just means that you have lost my trust, or I don't like the way you treat maybe other people, because if you treat other people like that, you have a chance to do that to me or to people that I introduce to you. And I don't want to be associated with that. And so certain situations, and even in my heart, in matters of my heart, I do trust first, but with caution. So like, you see what I'm saying? It's not completely black and white. Like, I trust, meaning, I'll trust you. I'll go on a date. I'll text you. I'll talk to you, but I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm watching if you're doing things that are followed by action. I'm hearing you when you talk about someone and which way you talk about them. So it's with an active listening ear, as you'd like to say. And so it's with caution, right? So I trust you, but at the same time, I'm proceeding with caution, because you are a human being. You have been hurt in your life. You have went through things, and I don't know how those things have affected you. I don't know how your trauma has informed your decision making or how you treat me. And then when I am hurt, I also try to understand too. You hurt me, why? And why I'm hurting because it's a personal thing is happening to me. But why did you choose to do it with me, knowing the type of person I am and the value that I'm adding to you? Why did you risk that? You know what I'm saying? And I think that speaks when someone's willing to risk someone that's good, hurting someone that's good, that means it has nothing to do with that person, it has to do with them. So I have to say, well, I'm going to take away this access because clearly you don't honor it, you don't value it, and you still have more work to do. And I appreciate the time we spent together, but you should take some time to heal and not be dating me or not in my space. So that's kind of how I do it.